Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Road to EGX. My name is Dave Marriott. Joining me this time, at the same time, is 2 rounds. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Dave. Thank you very much. Again, thank you for having me on today. I'm excited to see what the next match is going to produce for us. To be honest, I don't know about yourself with regards to Team Descend and Arcadios.
Yeah, so both teams are quite interesting characters themselves. So we're going to be in the draft as well. So I'm going to love to see. Like the last map I saw, or last game, we had hybrid style maps. So yeah. I definitely want to see a good variety of this time.
Yeah, it's like I think hybrids are just what they probably went for because it's what they may be comfortable on. But I know with Team Descend, I'm not too sure about Arcadios, but Team Descend being a established org may have an idea of what they want to be playing. So may either counter ban or know what they're looking for to work around to get the maps they want for this weekend.
Yes, indeed. So the time we're just waiting on Team Descend to get ready, so they might just get their final players, getting all sorted to go. But this is going to be a pretty good decent match. First quarterfinal as well. The other quarterfinal is also going to be played between Liza Gaming and Team Silverlife, who we just saw convincingly beat
the Bossy squad. Yeah.
Fortunately, Bossy is not setting a good. Still 0-for-3 at the moment now.
He's got to learn one day, hasn't he? One day.
One day indeed. But I'm looking forward to this. I like the changes that have come into the effect of Overwatch. So as you were talking on the pre-show about the new capture points of how now you've got to get 33% and other little bits. I want to see, like, a lot of teams are now adapting to a new meta. So you're playing a majority of 3 DPS. Especially when I watch the other tournaments. So you got the Apex tournament, I-Series and other little bits.
And the Overwatch pit, yeah.
A lot different play styles. And it's becoming a very aggressive game where it's situation on how quickly can we get these points going. As soon as you get rolling, it's very hard to stop. So as you can see, Team Descend are going to ban Oasis, while Arcadios are going to ban Sky and Temple.
They do not look like they want to play 2 CP against Team Descend. Like I said, I think what it is that 2 CP, as earlier, is heavily defense favored. So if one team has a weak defense, they may not want to take it. Again, there's the final 2 CP gone by Arcadios, and it looks like Team Descend do not want to play King of the Hill either. Map styles. So it looks like we're going to have another hybrid or payload map game this weekend against these 2 teams.
So it's going to be very interesting to see what these teams actually ban right now. So of course, each team gets 30 seconds to pick on what they want to ban, of course. So I'm looking for quite a range. So Icon World gets taken out. So that's
followed up. Yeah,
so hybrid gone. So Team Descend, definitely don't want any control points coming into play. They definitely want to avoid that. Then maybe not confident on that play style.
They also look like, and surprised by Gibraltar. By the looks of how Arcadios were banning, it looked like they were trying to avoid tight chokes to get to the first point. With regards to it, like I says, Team Descend have definitely banned all the King of the Hill maps. They do not want to be playing against someone on there. Maybe they feel like they might more want to play a bit of a death ball because they've banned Lombardi, which is suited for a dive. It looks like we are, I would say.
Dorado. So there you go. So the 3 remaining maps are going to be your Hollywood, Kings Row, and Route 66. So
it all depends on what order they want to play them in now.
So 2 hybrid maps in play and
1 payload.
So it's going to be very interesting. I wonder what Descend are going to go for. I love Kings Row. Good choice.
We got Kings Row.
Everybody loves a Kings Row. It's probably one of the most popular maps in Overwatch itself. I think right now. So it's going to be very interesting. So Arcadios have got to decide, do you want to stick with the same format? Do you want to go for no, they're not going to go for it. So they want the payload map. So they want Route 66, which can be very momentum based. If you can get a good start going, you can just go through the enemy like nothing. And I've seen teams win like 4 or 5 minutes to go. So your 3 map choices for this series is going to be Kings Row, Route 66, and Hollywood.
Hollywood being the decider if it goes to 1-to-1 on each team. So it says it's a nice break. It's not back-to-back hybrid. Kings, and like I said, with regarding to momentum, it's both Kings Row and I'd say actually all 3 maps go very well in favour of momentum. You can get that momentum and that snowball going. It will definitely be in favour of the attacking team. It all depends on how well Descend hold on Kings Row's first point. I've seen a couple of the players that I've played on in Team Descend, specifically Cyanide, I believe, who's normally the main tank. He's normally holds quite well on Kings Row, so it'll be how the other team is able to support and follow up. And it also goes in how Arcadios attack it. Do they want to go for the death ball with the 2-2-2 normal setup, or 3-2-1, or do they want to go for the straight dive?
Yes, very interesting. I think Kings Row, as you were talking about, the defense can be a very difficult, especially as there's only really 2 ways to enter. You have the traditional front entrance, or you have to go in the building side and then try and sneak your way around the back.
Yeah, if you want to go through the theatre.
Like Lucio might be a huge one for this one. I reckon.
I think Lucio's key in this one. Either if the attacking team wants to play Ana or Zen, it's completely up to this. We have seen Mercy in the last game being quite popular, probably for the tempo raise in the fight. So we may see a Mercy in that case, but I believe at the moment it'll probably be for Kings Row anyway on the attacking. Probably looking at either Lucio Zen or Lucio Ana. Ana for just a utility in the sleep and the biotic grenade, and Lucio for the speed boost, or Zen for the Discord.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So I want to see, definitely, I want to see a Symmetra come into play on defense. I think if you can get a good rally going, especially on the first point, it's such a long time as well, 15-20 seconds to get back into the mode itself. Like 15-20 seconds, especially on defensive side, that can be huge. So if you go 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, you're really going to struggle.
No, of course, it's like this. I think the way the systems work now is when the fight starts to go in more favor of the attacking team, when on a hybrid map, is the spawn times get delayed. I know that was a point that they brought out, and that's to stop this like stall tactic on the point. So if Team Descend can get the ball rolling and the momentum going, it could very well be crucial. A Symmetra could be crucial in with getting back to the point so quickly if they can get the teleporter up.
Yeah, and it's indeed. So I want to see on Twitch chat 2 things. 1, who do we think is going to win? Do we think Team Descend are going to win, or Team Arcadios are going to win? And 2, who do you think is going to? Who are we looking for? Do you think to stand out on, especially for Kings Row? So for me, it's going to be a Symmetra. I need to see a good Symmetra play.
For me, I'd love to see Zen's basically a DPS, but someone who can pilot Zen very well on the attacking side can be absolutely lethal. So like I said, I'd love to see a offensive death Zen, so to speak. He talks about peace and harmony, but goes around killing people. Don't know what that guy's up to these days.
Oh dear. Anyway, guys, we're just waiting for the invite from the tournament admin so we can get into this game very shortly. But if you don't know what this whole event is, this is the Road to EGX. This is the first online qualifier. The winner of this tournament will receive 3 EGX, I think, super passes to the main event itself, and earn one of the 8 qualifying spots for the main event, where you can win some stunning owned by HP laptops, with the top player of the tournament, decided by ourselves and others, will receive an I believe an Omen X PC. I would have to double check.
Yeah, that's the winners get a Omen HP laptop, but the player of the match gets the quite expensive PC. The player of the
So you could think think about it. You could get let's think about it for 1 minute. You could get a top of the range laptop, and you could walk away with a PC as well. So you could be completely geared up. You could stream. You could make your gaming better, because some people could be playing in 60 FPS. You never know on this game.
Yeah, and they may have a 144 hertz monitor capability to get 100 frames, and the PCs could allow them to do that. Or if they wanted to take up streaming and stream or play Overwatch 2, it's absolute gloriously good settings. It could allow them to do that.
Indeed. So we're just going to be doing a couple of things. We're having a few technical issues in the back right now. Just trying to get the invite going. In the other side. Oh, hello. Who's in? We might be able to get an invite this time. Excellent. There we go. We're in now this time. So I'm in. I think we're just going to wait for the invite.
Yeah, I think they just needed a couple more spectator spots, and to get the Jay in and myself.
Yes.
I think that's all we was waiting on.
Yes, indeed. So Muncher is saying Arcadios for sure. He believes that they could win it quite easily. Who do you think could win the whole event, though? Who's your prediction?
Like I says, I'd love for an underdog to come up and disturb what have been placed as the two top seeders with regards to that. And I believe Fireborn, because it's full of naturally good players, with Elysium only having one of their original roster as well, coming from I-59. So I believe Fireborn could win, but I'd love to see an upset from one of the other teams, either Descend, Arcadios, Team Penguin Overlords, or some of those TPO. Any of those teams to give an upset would be great to see personally.
Yes, so it looks like we're almost ready to go. We're just getting all the rule sets going in. We definitely don't want to see a restart or anything going into play. So on the blue side, it's going to be Arcadios. On the red side, it's going to be Team Descend. So I'm going to run through your starting lineup for Arcadios. You're going to have a Big Elf, Mooch, Not Frosty, Plego, Hussy Monster, and Younglu. On Team Descend, you've got the traditional Anna. I like someone. I'm wondering what they're going to play. Taz, Gobbles, One Leg, Cyanide, and Trigger Storm.
Yeah, and it's also Arcadios are starting off on the defensive side as well. So really, I would say it's down to Arcadios to really set the pace of how they want to see how well they can hold against their Team Descend. Because the longer they can hold, the less time Team Descend. If it does go like I mentioned earlier, if it does go to that 3-3 on these hybrid maps, then it's down to your time bank at the end of the day. And the longer Arcadios can hold off Team Descend, the better it is in their favor if they can push it all the way through.
Yeah, so I think especially for Kingsway, and it's your first best of 3, so for these players, it's their first game. I'm hoping they've maybe warmed up a little bit, got their shots going, maybe went in the practice range, got a little bit going on. I think regarding stuff like this, so just reading that, sorry guys. So I think Kingsway, it's such a difficult map as well. It's very favored. I love hybrid style maps because the first point is more favored to the attacking side, because you've got the long way.
Yeah, and the short spawn distance from the attacking side as well. It like it says, it favors the attacking side or the attacking team quite.
Kingsway can be very frustrating though, because you have got a lot of high ground. So I might see a Widowmaker come into play. Quite a traditional map to see a Widow, see a Hanzo come into play?
Well, if the Widow can get the opening first picks, then it's pretty much already in the attacking team's favour. I can remember when we was playing at Epic in the Team Penguin Overlords, that we had a Widow and literally got the first 2 picks straight out the bat, and even on defense got straight 2 picks, and it already makes you a much more strongly favored in that battle.
Yeah, Overwatch is definitely you need to work as a 6-man team. Like, it's very rare to see, even if like one person goes off and gets 3 or 4 kills, them kills are more helped by the support of an Ana or the support of another ult coming into play. It's very rare to see one person going very heavily off.
Yeah, I mean, it, like it says, it is rare to see, but when it does go off, it's like it sends echoes or quakes throughout any team. It could possibly, tilt the defending team, like we can't do anything, or they could get themselves into that mindset. So it's really it's a delicate balance. It's like, for example, say a Genji ult went off with a Zarya ult, and Zen popped his ult for defense, and Ana chucks a grenade in, completely negating the Zen ult. It's just as important, like, for that coordination and that teamwork.
Yeah, so it looks like we're finally going to be loading into the game itself. So King's Row is going to be your map 1, ladies and gentlemen, of your first quarter-final. King's Row, of course, a hybrid style map. So people new to the game, or because we do occasionally get some first-time viewers. Hybrid style map is, since you must capture the point first, and then once you do that, it unlocks a payload, and you must escort the payload all the way to the end. If you don't get it to the end, there is points on the map itself where it's like checkpoints where you will given a more allotted time. However, if you fail to get it all the way, then they take the full score of that altogether. So as you can see, our lovely cameraman, I think Switch, is going to be showing off the map right now, as you can see on stream, as we're going to have both players seeing what they're going to go for picks to start. What do you think is going to happen 2 rounds?
Cyanide, as expected, seems to be going on the Ryan with regards to it. I would have thought we could have seen a Widow opening up on the attacking side with regards to that. Seems like we've got a Defenji on the side of Arcadios, and pretty standard 2-2-2 setup on, by the looks of it, on Arcadios' side, and 3-2-1 on the side of Team Descend.
Yes, so I want to see what's going to happen regarding the picks of the Lucio, especially now that Lucio's been the change happened. It's like since the EGX event, Lucio got a massive change, so now you have to be in the radius. So I want to see what's going to happen going into this, as both teams are going to be ready for defense.
Cyanide straight out the bat, going deep into the defending team's territory, really putting on the pressure from the bat.
He's going to get shut down, though. Going to get completely shut down. As you can see, both teams are just going to be trying to build up their ults. Going to get a couple of kills. Youngbu going to pick up 1 kill on the Zarya, taking down Trigger Storm's lovely use of the rocket, and just going to be trying to get the ultimate ability coming very quickly. Using a headshot as well on Soldier each time gets you 2%, so you will be getting your ult very quickly.
Cyanide now.
But let's have a look on both teams going in right now. So kills are going to go back and forth right now. Oh, Reinhardt's going to get taken out. Trigger Storm's picked up a lovely kill going in. Cyanide picks up a double. Dragon's already coming into effect, as already lovely play.
Cyanide does miss his charge on a Young Lu, and Young Lu now has time to get away and recover with the rest of his team.
Indeed, so it looks like red team are going to secure the point right now, so that is going to be quite an easy start.
Massive earth shatter from Cyanide, but no one to follow up with him. He may have just overextended and thought he may have been able to get his ult charge in at the enough time, but they are now down their main wall on the attacking side.
Yes, indeed. So Trigger Storm's also very powerful right now. So on a like around 50%, which can be very dangerous. I like how they've got the Hanzo pick as well. If you can land your arrows constantly onto the enemy, you can build a very fast ultimate and essentially like shut down a lane just for sending the dragon there. So you're going to force either people out or you have to force them away. But Mulch is going to take out one with the Lucio. Howard traits are going to come back. Gravity Surge is going to come in. Hammer down, try to go into effect. However, combo going into effect. However, not going to be that much useful. Lovely shot by the Ana, taking down a big elf. That nano boost is not going to be into effect. Cancelled straight away as Team Descend are going to be forced to back off.
Yeah, they've now gone to regroup. It looks like Taz is very with regards to
great support by the Zarya there. Trigger Storm, great, putting the shield bubble onto the Ana, taking out the Roadhog right there, as both teams are just gonna fight for control, but the payload is still moving.
I mean, they've got the ult economy seems to be going in favor of Team Descend. I mean, they do have, Taz does have his sound barrier for the next team engage with regards to that. They are making quite good progress now on the second point, and it just seems to be like, this is the snowball I was talking about earlier, because the snowball is now going in favor of Team.
Yeah, so the momentum's all in effect right now. I love the work from Taz as well. Taz just staying on the point, just making sure all his teammates stay within his zone. And just being a great support. Like, support's probably still the biggest thing in Overwatch. You can have all the DPS you want, but if you don't have people behind you to support you, you're not going to win the game. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, Paglu does have his ult as well as Lu. I think they're possibly just waiting on Ana to charge up first to either get a Nano Blade or a Nano. Great group by Taz though.
Muncher tried to extend too much as the Nano Boost has come in. 4 kills going in favor of Team Descend. Dragon Blade trying to come to effect. How Silent shut it down. Like, it's going to be the last one alive. Not going to be able to connect with anyone as one leg is going to shut him down. I just decided this is going to be a big problem because Hammer Down though coming into effect. The Nano Boost, the Boostio coming into effect, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time today. And dropping the beat as both teams are just going to try and control 4 points as Sarnai doing the very smart thing and deciding to jump off the map and reset.
Yeah. That thing is though, at that point when Mulch, sorry, not Mulch, Pussy Muncher, when he dived in, he was going for Taz on the Lucio, but Taz sidestepped out the way and booped him at the same time, which put one Pussy Muncher off course and Taz easily getting evading the Reinhardt charge and losing in the team fight.
Yes, indeed. So we're gonna have a few more fights coming in. So the problem is, Red Team or Team Descent still have like a lot of the advantage going in. So more dragons coming in. Triple quad kill coming in for one leg.
I think this is it. This is it. 13%. That was the ult they needed.
Just like that, as I was saying, it's shoot it down the like dragons going down the lane. It's very hard to stop it, and you get so focused up that you forget that Hanzo does have dragons, and you just can't get out of the way. There's no way to stop it.
Especially in like, it's such a, in a way, it is a deadly ult, but it's such a crowd control ult because it forces people off where you want to be, and the way he used it as well. Team Descent could essentially follow in behind the dragons and push the point forward, which is, I believe, is what they did. So it's now to see how Team Arcadios do on the attacking side for this map. And see
so let's like quickly explain the situation as well. So Team Descent did capture all 3 points, and you can see on like above you as well, you had 3 minutes and 14 seconds. So even in the scenario of the game is both teams like capture the point, then both teams will be using that time of whatever they've got left to try and get a next round. So basically replay again, but they have only the allotted time remaining. Yes,
it seems that one leg is now thought that a soldier will be a lot better on defense than the Hanzo. So even though Hanzo does charge incredibly quickly with how many hits you can land, he probably feels like the soldier will be a lot more consistent. Cyanide again on the main tankers Reinhardt. It does look like they are scouting on Arcadios side with Widowmaker up in the church, seeing what they have.
I like the idea, of Cyanide sitting in just inside the first building. This can be very risky as well with the golden hammer as well. So need to just gotta make sure that he doesn't get spotted. Hopefully he's gonna go for this chart.
He does.
Let's see what he's gonna do. So he's gonna be able to scout. He's gonna go for it. Doesn't connect, but he does give him a little knock. Lovely hook there. However, great support coming into play. But Anna gonna be going in. We've got a bit of. Let's have a look. We've got pharmacy, as I like to call it, going on. So if you don't know what that is Mercy and the Farah coming into play.
Well, this is great play from Team Arcadios, pushing to send all the way back into the corner. They do not want to be there at all. They want to be as far forward as possible.
Shutting down Flag though, as he gets a double kill. No one able though to deal with this Farah right now, so that's going to be some sort of issue. But 4 kills going in favor of Team Descendant, and just so that, as I said, that Caster's Curse, Trigger Storm with 90% straight away into effect, and it's going to be able to melt that Farah out of the sky.
Yeah, I think that's why they've gone for the soldier. They could have possibly some form of aerial dominance, and it's just a case of the soldier just need to focus on the Mulk, the Mercy, to shut down that pharmacy combo.
Yeah, so both teams are just going to be building for their next ultimates available. I think like the Zarya will be coming, or the combination will be coming in very soon. You will have the Graviton Surge available.
Yeah, and also Zarya is very close to 100% charge. So Zarya,
very interesting. So very interesting. Oh, that's a big issue. If we carry on here, the Mercy got boosted. I don't think that was supposed to happen. So that might have been a misplay. Just like that, Soldier's going to pick up 4 kills. Lovely use as well at holding the high ground, using the auto aim or the tactical visor in effect. Yeah. And it's just very frustrating to get Soldier off this point because he's got the self heal as well.
Enemy contact.
I think they would ideally, if I was on Team Arcadios, if there was a person that could play Tracer, they could very easily start pestering the Soldier and go about it that way. With regards to just to take Soldier's attention away from providing the damage on Team.
Just gonna rank for above. Gonna pick up 2 kills whole. One that is gonna shut down the Farah, but blue team are going to be able to get this point as well. Arcadios are going to finally look like they're going to be able to capture this point with 1.5 minutes remaining. So they're going to get 4 minutes. So you get an extra 2.5 minutes onto the payload, as the payload is going to come out. Now, what the problem is, I think, right now is they need to start pushing. They've got the momentum. They got that first point. They need to start building towards it. Otherwise, if you're going to all sit here, I think you're going to have an issue going on.
Yeah, you ideally only need 3 people on the payload. It doesn't really speed up past 3 anyway, so you could have had 3 move forward and 3 on the payload and help pressure up front. Because at this point, the payload is favoured in Arcadios' side.
Yes. So Taz is going to be doing a great support usage right now. Mercy's going to try and fly away with the Zarya in support. However, Gobbles is going to shut down the Mercy. Muncher is going to have about 80% on the Reinhardt right now, but however, with no teammates in support, it's fairly useless right now.
Yeah, it's like I did see when Mulk was trying his best to keep the team alive. He did have an opportunity to keep up the tempo. Again, I'm not sure. Maybe there was some communications, to save it for the next team fight. They do have to start being wary of the ult economy going in. Again, Team Descent's favour with Cyanide and Anna both having their ults available. We're possibly looking at a chapter if it doesn't get blocked with their nano.
So Soldier's got nano boosted. Hammer down trying to come into effect. One leg is going to get the double kill, taking out the Anna and the Farah. Double kill coming into effect, forcing back the Reinhardt. Reinhardt is going to go for a challenge as trades are going back and forth right now. However, once again, Arcadios is being forced back.
Yeah, the thing is with that, the Plagoo did do a really good block. None of the team got knocked down by the Cyanide Earth Shatter, and he did do a good block. I think what it was is the pressure that Team Descent started putting on.
Speaking of which, that's a lovely little combo. You're going to have the res available as well by Morph. I love that. The Graviton Surge coming into effect, and just as strength and bug. Gonna be dropping the beat is Taz, but I don't think it's going to be enough at the moment, as the point is suddenly contested, as being a very annoying nuisance.
Yeah, he's dancing on that payload.
However, just not enough time, getting a little bit of time. However, once again, Arcadios are going to get the next point, so they have 3 minutes remaining. So no matter what, even if they capture this point, they're going to start on the attacking side, because they're going to have the lower time remaining.
I mean, at this point, Arcadios essentially have probably 4 team fights available to them.
So Gravity Surge is going to come in, double kill, triple kill, quad kill for the side of Descendants, as it has multiple kills coming in. The red
Tempo Rise coming off from Mulk.
Oh,
just caught out by the air shatter though. So, like I said, they do have a few team fights. No, so basically all Arcadios need to do is just win probably 2 team fights, and they can cap the point. They may have less time, as already stated above, but like I said, 2 team fights, and they could with a team wipe, and they can comfortably win this.
Yes, so it's going to be very interesting for the next couple of fights. I like the switch though. Mulks has decided to go from the Ana as also the Mercy to the Zen. Going to be annoying. However, I did see the Soldier getting boosted from above. That is going to be one leg once again on the Nano Boost. As you can see, Nano Boost gets supported very quickly as well. Going to be taking out the Ana. So there goes your support. Chasing down Muncher. And I like this idea from Team Ascend as well. They're making sure the kills go in. They're chasing the kills. Making sure the damage is essentially done.
Yeah, the target focus from Team Descend, I believe it's just they're going for the supports, killing off the DPS, kill the squishies first, and then the rest is easy. You can clean up from that.
That was a great combination as well. The Roadhog did the hook, decided to go for the hook. Oh, just one kill coming into effect, and I love what One Leg is doing, targeting the Pharah. Pharah struggles very much against the Soldier to deal any damage, but just like that, this is really unfair right now, as they're just trying to trap him completely in spawn. They need to, and the worst thing about this is 1 minute remaining, so Arcadios are going to have to pull something out of the bag. They've got multiple ultimates available, which I do think will come into effect very soon, but they do need to get this Reinhardt shield down. As I said, that 2 kills are going to come into effect. Fago and Big Alpha taking out Taz and Trigger Storm, as they're going to have the momentum, finally going to be pushing back. Reinhardt did charge in, going to get shut down by Long Yu.
Yeah, and the 3 from Team Descent have now backed all the way up to spawn, doing the right thing, retreating. They know the fight's lost at that point, but like I said, it's 20 seconds now, and the ult bank is fairly even. At the moment, they don't have the Lucio ult on Team Descend, and Arcadios do have both Zen and Ana full
speed. I like what Long Yu's going to be doing. Both Gravity Surge, I think, are in effect. However, Captain Cobbles is going to pick up 4 kills once again, and the hook, lovely hook as well, hooking Pharah from the sky, and that is going to be it. I do not see him coming back, and that is going to be a round and the first map point for Team Descend.
I mean, yeah, Team Arcadios did fairly well, but I think Captain Cobbles in that map was pulling off the multiple clutch kills. He was getting the hooks. His ultimates were beautiful, killing multiple of Team Arcadios every single time, and just making life hell for Team Arcadios. And here we go, Captain Cobbles with the play of the game.
Yes, so I believe this will be the right at the end. Yes, it is. So as you can see, Grabton Surge is going to come in. Triple kill going to come in. Quintuple kill. This could be a 6. Not sure how that hook though hit, but we'll take that.
I know Blizzard may have to start looking into that again, but I think what it was is he hooked it, but he looked down, which broke the hook. So that I think that's why the Pharah did die eventually, but she didn't die from hog.
Yes, indeed. So that's going to be 1-0 to Team Descend right now, and I believe the next map choice was Team Descend, and that is going to be Route 66.
It is, yeah, and maybe it was Kings Row was more of a comfortable pick for Team Descend, but maybe Arcadios were thinking, we know how to play Route 66, and because it's a payload map straight off the bat, it's all about distance in this game.
Yes, so Route 66, a lot of teams will like to hold the shop or the petrol station. They like to sit on top of the petrol station to start the round. Especially on the defensive side, it's very frustrating. So especially if you have like a bastion or anything up there, it's very frustrating with a Reinhardt to get on there, like to just get up there and like do any damage. So I'm expecting maybe a Winston on for the attacking side.
Yeah,
And
Winston would be great.
Kings.
Oh, I think that was a little mistake.
We've had a fail.
Oh dear, I just think it was just a change in pool. But no, a Winston would be great on the attacking side for Arcadios. Like you says, most people like to hold up on the garage, and Winston and Genji can go up on that garage fairly easily and start wrecking havoc from the back line, forcing people off the garage. You could even go Winston, Farah, Genji. Farah can boot people off while Winston finishes off and Genji finish off the back line.
Yeah, indeed. So this is going to be your second map, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Route 66. So it's a payload map. So payload, since you'll have the payload style and you need to escort it, you have 3 points available to get checkpoints. The further you get it, the more time you get during the whole game. Defensive side, I think this more favors, especially the first 2 points. It's a lot more heavily favored on the defense, but in this process of that, as I pointed out in the last maps, this also has quite a long rally back, so you're going to be spending 15 to 20 seconds. So teams need to really utilize when to use ultimates and when they're going to go down.
It does seem like Team Arcadios are going to try and turn the payload into a bit of a siege tank with Bastion, Mercy, Ryan, Orisa, and Zarya for the shields. They are going proper defensive by the looks of it. On the side of Team Descend, you've got your standard again, 2-2-2. You have got more of a DPS output from Team Descend, especially with Trigger Storm on the Tracer. So this is definitely going to be interesting.
I like the Tracer. I love the Tracer pick because Tracer's ult can become very frustrating, and you can generate it very quickly, especially against someone like a Roadhog. If Roadhog eats or tries to self-heal, you can gain almost about 40% heals. But we're going to go, right, here we go. Once again, we're going straight into this. So, yes, so we're going to go for the Bastion pick. I like this idea. First time we've seen Orisa today as well. As Onyu is probably going to get priority targeted with the support of Mercy. As Cyanide is going to put the shield into effect. Captain Gold was just going to shut him straight down.
I mean, where the Tracer was, she was right up on the high ground there, just raining havoc. She was able to finish off the Reinhardt, be able to put that damage into the Mercy, and it's just, you know, it's go to Tracer now. She's gone with the soldier on the high ground again. On there, I believe that's a train carriage.
Yeah. So what I'm liking from Trigger Storm and one leg as well is that when you're on them carriages, it's very hard to actually see where the other player is.
Yeah.
Cyanide is going to be doing great support. So Hammer Down coming straight into effect already. That's going to be causing some nightmares, but no one to follow him up. Unfortunately, Tiger is going to shut down Cyanide, and this payload is finally going to be starting moving up.
Yeah. I believe it starts off with Cyanide did get the hammer down, but it's the hook from Big Alf there. He got the Tracer, spotted her out, got it, and wiped her out the game. So allowing that huge damage from Tracer just to be negated. So yeah, now we've got Team Descend on the garage, taking your usual defense spot with all grouping up on that area.
Danabu's coming into effect on the Tracer. Very, very interesting. Or that.
Initiate, yeah, that was the initiate from Taz to go in. Doesn't seem to have paid out in Descend's favour with regards to that. We do have Trigger Storm picking up a kill on Mulch, but it's shortly sorted out by Big Alf. I think Big Alf's got Tracer's Trigger Storm's number there, and he will not let them forgive.
Yes, I think Team Descent are going to decide to give this one up because there's no point really challenging that. When it's about maybe 5 to 10 meters remaining, if you're not going to get back, there's no point. You should regroup, get better positions, and just let them have don't be afraid, especially in the competitive, to let them have a bit of the payload if it's going to benefit you later on.
Yeah, it's like in the long run, you just rushing in there and trickle feeding in benefits the attacking side a lot more than what they were doing then, which is just waiting back, waiting for the right time to engage. And now you see Trigger Storm pick up the kill on Hussy Muncher, and just wrecking havoc now in this engage with on the payload.
Yeah, so I like the Cyanide doing really well. I know, I like that Lucio's staying in the front lines, just deciding to come back. So I like it as well, they're letting I'm expecting good communications from both teams to let them know what ults are available when they're available, who's going to do what. Cyanide is getting targeted though right now by this area. Going to go in for the charge, not going to be able to connect as kills though, so the DPS do know the feel right now.
That was a beautiful ult from Cyanide, just completely negating all that pressure that they were just setting on there from Team Arcadios.
And Captain Gobbles once again double kill with the Roadhog in the combination one leg. I like the idea as well what Team Descend are now doing. So they're letting the team get the payload a little bit, moving it forward. But now as because no one's on the payload itself, it will start to move backwards. So that's what I was saying. Don't be afraid. Teams don't be afraid to let them have the payload a little bit, because if you get the skills like that, then you're going to regain all the ground that they push forward.
Yeah, and like you said, now that Team Descent have now got the high ground, we've got a nanoed soldier and a nanoed top. So Battle of the Nanos going off over here. It's not really got anything on the kill feed just yet. It seems pretty equalised out. First pick up by Trigger Storm on Plague and Cyanide with a beautiful strike.
Hammer down coming into effect, however, put to sleep. See you later. Lovely shot by the Ana. That just completely shutting down the ultimate itself from the Reinhardt. And just like that, Cyanide with another clean break.
I think like Cyanide is just, knowing when to have his shield up, knowing when to get that fire strike lined up. It's like rolling down their Skittles in bowling. They just fell. Oh, we've got a missed stuck bomb from Trigger Storm there. It doesn't seem to matter with the one leg on with the Helix rockets on Mulk and Trigger Storm again, and Cyanide picking up those kills.
Yes, indeed. So finally, like Team Descent, I like it. They're just chasing, completely being very aggressive, just chasing down the kills and making sure like they are dead. And the more frustrating thing is, like, if one player dies straight away and then the other one dies 20 seconds later, that's a long time before everyone can creep up again. That's wasting a lot of time. So at the moment, I'd be happy if I was Team Descent. You've given up the first point, but you've also got like a minute left.
Here we have Trigger Storm flanking around behind. Oh, he's got a stock. That is, he didn't catch up anyone. I think the Ana got off the grenade just at the right time.
Got the grenade just in time.
Yeah.
Cyanide once again picking up a double kill in combination. The Roadhog is very frustrating as well, being a tank and doing a lot of damage. Soldier is very easy to get your ultimate as well. And just once again, I'm not sure how this team is going to break. They have got a few they could win the next fight though. They have got a good ultimates. They just did a good combination.
Well, Trigger Storm's already up at 70% on his ult already, and he's only just used it 30 seconds ago. So yeah, he's already got his ult again. So we're possibly going to see out another ult Trigger Storm here. He's looking for those supports, just annoying the tanks as well. Doesn't pick up anyone, but like I said, I think with Trigger Storm's confidence in his.
Oh, there we go. Now it's going to come in. Hammer down comes into effect. Lucio's boost also coming into effect. They're looking for one. Finds the first one. However, Young is going to have to be forced to run away from that fight. 10 seconds remaining. So Team Descend are going to just flood the base. Flood the base of Arcadios. Just try and make sure they don't get in. Firewall are going to come and Gravity Surge, trying to get into effect as Trigger Storm is going to pick up one. Hammer down, finally coming in. As I said, ultimates are finally coming into effect. Nung is going to win the fight on the Tracer. However, in the back, once again, you've got one leg doing all the damage in the back. They are still not contested him, as so much damage coming in, but one leg picking up a double kill, making that a triple kill in combination.
Couldn't get on the point, unfortunately. I think what it was during those last few engages is they were just giving Trigger Storm so much free reign in the back. There was no focus on Trigger Storm at back at all. So he was just really in that annoyance that Tracer can be, as well as he was just chucking out his ult. But I think that was more in the fact that he was confident in his ability to generate ult charge so quickly that he didn't mind if it got a kill or not.
Yeah, so with him sitting on like a lot higher ground, it's like playing as I play Soldier quite a bit. Sitting on higher ground, it's much easier to land your headshots. And then if you're constantly hitting a full bullet, that's like nearly 40-50%, you're suddenly building up. And then combination with like the nano boost is very, very frustrating to deal with that yourself. I want to give those big props though at the moment to both the Lucio, like Taz has been wonderful on the Lucio right now, just being that great support. As it's very nice to see people play DPS, but it's even nicer to see the supports coming into play.
It's nice to see Team Descend taking on the heroes that certainly stick with it. We talked about earlier, you've got your Genji, you've got your Thara, you've got your Winston. They are going for that garage at the start by the looks of it, and they are looking to take this over. It looks like they are pretty much looking to take this within one team fight or two at the minimum, with how effective Trigger Storm is on the Tracer. And I haven't seen Anna play Mercy, but I assume if they're playing Mercy Pharmacy as well as this dive, it's should be heavily favoured in Team Descent.
Muncher decides to kill himself. Not sure if that was meant to happen.
I mean, 20 seconds to go.
I think it was because he did decide to switch to Soldier. So as you could see on these style of maps as well, you'll see a yellow, like sparkling little payload. That's basically essentially telling where the other team has to get to win. They just have to match them to win the game, which I still think is maybe a bit odd, but I don't think it's going to be changed anytime soon. But here we go, round second half now going into effect as payload is going to be.
Yeah, we've got Cyanide on the Winston here. He's looking to that jump. He's just checking all his team are ready to engage. Yeah, it goes right on the garage. Gets shut down by Young Lo. Didn't work on the first attempt, but it seems like the Team Arcadios have got a pretty solid hold on the garage. They're not letting any of them go have any free reign at all on this case. Young Lu on the Bastion, shutting people down.
So yeah, as you can see right now, so it looks like Captain Gobbles has decided to go as the Pharaoh, maybe to get high leverage, try and force this Bastion out of the garage roof. It can be very frustrating. Longyong just going to be using the healing ability. As you can see, it's going to also be able to get you a lot more damage. It's going to shut down Captain Gobbles as well. And just like that, as you can see, with the combination of the heals, Young Lao is already nearly on 100%, and the ultimate, as I said, the ultimate is now available. Gonna get stuck though. Trigger Storm.
Cyanide on such low health. I don't know how he lived that Reinhardt charge. He was probably on 1 HP at some point, but Mercy's now got the rares, I believe, thanks from the charge that she was being able to give on Cyanide in that case. But like I say, it's Trigger Storm now, Pester in the back line. Captain Cobble's giving that aerial superiority as well.
Yes, so as you can see, payload is going to be captured. So that means they've got 5 minutes to move 42 meters. That's a lot of time. So essentially, one big gun battle will make the key difference. And unfortunately, Team Descent do have the next ult fight available with the combination with the Anna, with the one leg Anna. Captain Gobble's going straight away off. And as I said, that Rocket Heart coming into effect. Captain
Gets a quad actually. I think they got a kill with a normal leave on Captain Cobbles. Which is probably just going into delayed time. Get shut down.
Trigger Storm going to be the last one, and look at that. Look how aggressive they are as well. They do not want them anywhere near this point, as one leg is going to go into Dragon Blade, going to pick up the Bastion and the Lucio. In the meantime, Captain Boggles is going to pick up Monty, and just like that, that is going to be a 2-0
to Team Descend.
To Team Descend. So congratulations to Team Descend. You are our winners for this round. It's going to be quite an interesting tournament, I think, with look at and a couple of little talks at the end going into play. So Cyanide as Reinhardt is going to be your player of the game. Let's have a look and see what he did. So
I think it was when they got ulted by the Zarya. Oh no, this was earlier on.
No.
Later on, sorry.
Quadruple kill coming into effect in support with Trigger Storm. And just like, clear blue across the board. Team Descend doing very well. Commemoration to Arcadios. They played a great fight. However, there is still the opportunity. There will be more opportunities to qualify for the EGX tournament.
Oh no, 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 no! Gaming doesn't have to be like this. Are those tears? You need a machine that can keep up with you. The new Omen X. All those hours of training are about to pay off. Don't rage quit. Get the Omen X. Dominate the game.